Hello and welcome to an all-new Geek World Order video. Randy here, and today we're looking at the Transformers Studio Series 86 Constructicon Bonecrusher. And here he is in all of his lime green glory. So let's take a look at the robot mode here. Or sorry, the vehicle mode. Got that bulldozer mode. And he does have some very nice details here on the sides, the treads, all green. It's a little odd. Kind of wish we maybe got a little bit of, although I can't remember if on the original G1 if these were in purple or not. Maybe they were in green. I don't know, maybe just something to set them apart would be nice. No, these were lime green, yeah, because these become his legs, and his legs were green in the show. Never mind. He does have this nice front grille here, Decepticon logo. It does have some nice detailing on the engine and the mechanical areas. So, like, overall, like, there's some nice detail in the sculpting. It's just, I know we're going for the cartoon accuracy, so yeah, a little hard to see some of these details just with just a straight wash of an insanely neon green right here. Although, I'm sure at some point we'll get like a box set of the Constructicons with the G2 colors, which the G2 colors were actually like regular construction vehicle yellow with all the purple. So, a little bit of there. So this part does move a little bit, although it does lock in nice and tight. He's got that here. Now, it does snap in, but there are some multiple hinges because this will do a couple of different things. And it will do some things for the transformation, but I'm going to put that there for right now. I would say maybe one of the knocks of the vehicle mode is that he does not have any kind of a faux wheel underneath to roll. As you can hear, he's just scratching whatever surface he's on. That might be the one knock about this vehicle mode. And there you see his robot chest details, but so you get some articulation there. He does have his gun, which he's got a few ports up here on the side. So there are places to put his blaster. That's probably going to be the most obvious and easy one to do. So let's transform this bad boy. So going to come down here. You're just going to untab the legs because there's a thing right there. But yeah, that'll just tab together nicely. And there. So just undo those, and you can kind of swing a whole bunch of parts around. So that pretty much just come down. So here, you can take the front end of the bulldozer and just kind of untab it. So there's a couple of things you're going to need to do here is pull what's going to become the arms apart. It's probably the easy way to do it is just use that for a little bit of leverage, and as you can see, you can kind of move what will be part of Devastator's arm. Kind of becomes this backpack. Actually, I think it's literally the elbow joint of Devastator because there's a rotation there. But yeah. So basically you're just gonna bring the arms apart. They go up. So then you can kind of, and then that just folds back over on itself there. So yeah, it goes there, bring that down. And then you can just kind of fold that there, pull that up, or actually, you're gonna want to pull his head out. Oh, yeah, okay, so once you get his head out, there is gonna be just a opening there, that's gonna go in there. Sorry, there's a couple of, so yeah, I got a couple of pieces. This part is going to just go, basically you're gonna, yeah, basically it comes untabbed. This tab here, you're gonna put up there. And then that just kind of nicely compresses into place. Pop that back. Legs, you're gonna pull them forward. So arms, you're gonna untab, rotate them around, and pull them down. So yeah, his transformation is very nice. Everything just folds up very compactly, other than what's gonna be the Devastator arm. And then yeah, just gonna pop what are gonna be the heel spurs. There you go. There is Bonecrusher in his robot mode. And you can just take his blaster, put it in the hand there. So the main thing with Bonecrusher is he is a bit on the thick side compared to his cartoon. You can kind of see it here. It's okay from the side profile. He's got his backpack piece. But the main thing is probably just with the proportions. Here, he's got very wide hips, so he does look wide. Because if you watch in the cartoon, the legs really should probably be a little closer together and give him a little thinner profile. As you can kind of see the profile here, but it's just the way the legs go, and I know some of it's going to have to be for the overall articulation of Devastator. So a couple places are going to need to have some maybe slightly compromise on robot to combine mode. So that might be one of those things just to add stability. They had to do it the way they did. Articulation wise, you can go arm. You just got this. Oh, so he's got that. The arm does come out, because technically these don't snap in, they just set. So the arms can kind of do weird things. There is no upper bicep swivel. I don't know why. I'm just trying to think of through the engineering. There might be something in the Devastator mode but his arms, they fold up and form the body of the bulldozer. So I don't know, but he does have it on the thigh though, just for whatever, and no wrist articulation whatsoever. So the arms are a little limited on him. The head sculpt's beautiful. Like that is straight out of the G1 cartoon. Rotates on the ball joint, and then goes a little, and you can kind of have him look up and down a little bit because he's on that hinge for transformation. So that's pretty good in that part. The legs, they're not on the standard kind of like mushroom joints. He's got a big ball joint here, so he can't go pretty far back actually. And he doesn't have like a super wide proportion, so that's pretty good. He does have the mushroom peg up here, so you can just rotate it. He's got these really clicky leg, kind of nice. They click in with kind of a chunk just so that the treads are stable, but he can go 90 degrees back. And then you just kind of finagle him up, and yeah, his leg can actually go pretty far back. This will be an interesting one. Can he do super kick? Okay, so the heel spur, he is actually stable enough so that he can do a proper super kick. He can join, so Bonecrusher can join the super kick party. I know that's an important question. Can my Transformer perform a super kick? So to me, Bonecrusher is already plus. Oh yeah, and he does have the heel spurs. Forgot about that. But yeah, overall, a decent figure. Does have some minor flaws, especially in the robot mode. That's a little annoying. His proportions are a little weird, so he looks kind of thick. But I think as far as the detail, they got the details right. I mean, other than the backpack, he's got a very nice, like if you just pretend that the backpack wasn't there, he's got a very good profile though. I can't not, yeah, that's fine. I think paint apps wise is fine because Bonecrusher never really had a lot of distinct coloration other than his chest panel in the cartoon, so not too worried there. But overall, I like this figure. Is this a perfect figure? No. But I think they just have to do some compromises for the sake of stability in Devastator. And I think once I get all the parts together of the Constructicons and form Devastator, I'll have a better idea where those compromises had to be made for the integrity of Devastator. So there might be differing opinions once that's there. But I think for right now, this is still a decent figure. I am going to collect all of them because I did not get the Combiner Wars Devastator. I never found it. It always sold out very quickly, so I am going to get the Studio Series guys and make Devastator out of them, so I have a modern Devastator. I think overall this figure is still fine. He may end up being one of the weaker of the Constructicons in this line, but he's fine. Still got to have them all. But I think that'll do it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. All those things that help the algorithm. And I will see you on the next one.